Well, we're looking at Calculus 1, integration, and under integration we're going to be looking at how to use the second fundamental theorem of calculus. And this kind of looks maybe intimidating to some people, but I promise you it's not that bad. Let me just go ahead and state the second fundamental theorem of calculus. F, of course, must be a continuous on an open interval I containing A. Here's A. Then for every x in the interval, this is true. And I've got some problems down here that we're going to be working here. Find f prime of x. Now, before we even get started utilizing this theorem, I'm going to go to the board and work a problem here. Let's say that we have f of t, and it's equal to t cubed. We're on some closed interval between 0 and x. So just some arbitrary x. I want to find the integral between 0 and x of t cubed dt. And we're going to call this f of x is equal to, remember what this was, the antiderivative. So we should all know how to take the integral of this. This is just going to be t to the fourth over 4, and we're going from 0 to x. And so now we plug in our upper bound, so this is x to the fourth over 4 minus 0 to the fourth over 4, and of course that's just all 0 there, so but I went ahead and didn't skip that step. So capital F of x is equal to x to the fourth over 4. Well, let's say that right here we were actually asked to find f prime of x. So we're given this piece and we want to find f prime of x. Well, we'd have to take the integral of it first, and then, well, we got our f of x, capital F of x, but what we'd have to do now is, if we wanted to find f prime of x, we would have to take the derivative of this. And let's just do that. So f prime of x is equal to, so this becomes 4x to the third, whoops, over 4. And of course our 4's cancel out, and it's equal to x cubed. So f prime of, not t, but x, is equal to x cubed. Isn't that what we started with? Well, we changed our variables, but as you can see here, this is t cubed, and if we just did a switch of variables here and let x equal t, we could just switch this around as f prime of t equals t cubed. And of course, remember that f prime of t is equal to f of t, something we talked about earlier. Anyway, however, we're going to run into a situation here where we're not going to be able to take the integral of this. We may not have any techniques of taking the integral of this integrand here. And so we're going to use the fundamental theorem of calculus to do that. Plus, these guys up here may not be nice. Like, for example, that's x. That could be x cubed or x to the fourth. Okay. So we're going to utilize fundamental theorem of calculus and look at some others.